Good day, Delaware National Guard, and welcome to the February 2017 edition of the DNG News. I'm not sure if you heard or not, but there have been some major changes going on around the Delaware National Guard. After nearly 50 years of service, 18 as the Adjutant General, Major General Frank Vavala decided to retire. Take a look at his final TAG talk.
By the time you see this video, after almost 50 years of service and 18 years as your Adjutant General of our Delaware National Guard, I'll be retired. 2017 is a year of change at both the national and the state level, so it's only fitting that that change include our hometown force. I leave knowing that our Delaware National Guard is in good hands with competent leaders in key positions. And I have complete confidence that General Timmons will raise the bar in making our Delaware National Guard even better. The future is extremely bright. I sincerely hope that in some small way I've been able to make a difference and that our beloved Delaware National Guard is better than I found it. Never forget, though, that our National Guard is a treasure and it's the strength of our democracy. We're no longer just weekend warriors. We're an operational hometown force with a global reach. Please keep fighting to preserve the dreams of our founding fathers. You are always ready, always there. I'm proud to be a Guardsman. However, I'm most proud to be a Delaware National Guardsman. It's been a privilege and an honor to serve with each and every one of you. Thank you for your service, your sacrifice, but most of all, thanks for the memories. Well, thanks for the memory of the issue of my first M1, OCS, oh what fun. Thanks for the memory, staff meetings by the dozen, serving with your cousin. Thanks for the memory, annual training at Bethany Beach that's not far out of reach. Thanks for the memory, Senior Leaders Conference, prayer breakfast, Christmas concert, and the military ball. Thanks for the memory, all those monthly DNG news reports, and those trips to Trinidad, not a resort. We could laugh over big things. We're parted by only a slight thing. I wonder if we did the right thing. Oh, well, that's life. Thanks for the memories.
Thank you, General Vavala, for your hard work and dedication. Enjoy retirement. You have certainly earned it. Of course, General Vavala did not just quietly leave at the end of his last day. He and Mrs. Vavala hosted an open house at the Biden National Guard Reserve Center. Hundreds gathered and waited in line for hours to share a personal moment with them. Guests traveled near and far to bid adieu and share camaraderie and esprit de corps with the friends they served with. The 261st Theater Tactical Signal Brigade also said farewell over the February drill weekend. The unit held a departure ceremony for 5 soldiers headed to Southwest Asia. While in theater, the team will secure and provide reliable communications to a specific area of operation. This includes network operations support, logistical support, movement and procurement operations. Good luck, team. With these soldiers deploying and more on the way later this year, we all know how important readiness is. Take a look at this message from Sergeant Major of the Army, Dan Daly, regarding medical readiness.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Major of the Army, Dan Daly. Readiness is our Army's top priority. Each and every soldier must be able to deploy, fight, and win when called upon by our nation. Right now, too many soldiers in the active duty, National Guard, and Army Reserves are medically non-deployable, many of whom only need to complete annual PHAs or dental exams to be green on their MedPros. Readiness is a command responsibility, but soldiers can stay ahead by managing their individual medical status on AKO and by following through with the scheduled appointments. Get your exams, complete your PHA, and get your shots. Your medical readiness has a direct impact on the state of our Army and our national security. Soldier for life, Army strong.
The 193rd Regional Training Site saw a change of their own. Lieutenant Colonel Phil Kroll accepted the brigade colors, signifying his acceptance of command. Colonel Kroll took command from Lieutenant Colonel Lem Anderson, who will assume duties at the USPF&O. While the Delaware National Guard was changing, so was the United States. We got a new president. While some are happier than others about that, soldiers and airmen did their duty and worked at the presidential inauguration. While in D.C., soldiers and airmen camped out inside of FedEx Field. Even if you're not a Redskins fan, it's pretty cool to say you slept in an NFL stadium. They swore in as District of Columbia Special Police and then manned traffic control points in and around the D.C. area. Following the inauguration, soldiers and airmen who were not working in D.C. attended the welcome home ceremony for former Vice President Joe Biden. Leaving the office of Vice President marks the end of a storied career for Biden. One thing that didn't change was starting off the new year with the annual Senior Leaders Conference. Take a look at this video from Sergeant Paul Thorson of the 101st Public Affairs Detachment.
On January 7, 2017, more than 500 Delaware National Guard troops convened at Dover Downs for its annual Senior Leader Conference. The conference marked the graduation of Youth Challenge Class 47. General Vavla gave the oath to over 20 honorary civilian commanders.
Look at these community and business leaders that got up on a...
Governor-elect John Carney designated Brigadier General Carroll Timmons as the next Adjutant General of Delaware.
And I'm proud to announce this morning that Brigadier General Carroll Timmons has accepted that request and will become the next leader.
And I just want you all to know that I really believe in the mission and the vision that General Vavla has set for us.
The Honorable Governor of Delaware, Jack Markell, praised the mission of the Delaware National Guard and also gave the order to promote General Vavla to the rank of Lieutenant General. Reporting from Dover Downs, Delaware, I'm Sergeant Paul Thorson with the 101st Public Affairs Detachment.
Thank you, Sergeant Thorson. Before we go, there's someone you all need to meet. Our newest Adjutant General, Brigadier General Carroll Timmons. Ma'am, General Vavla asked me to give you these. He said you would understand.
Oh, thanks, Wendy. And thank you, General Vavla. It was an honor and pleasure to serve with you, and I'll do my best to fill these big shoes. But I don't know. Greetings, Delaware National Guard. I am excited to embark on this journey as your new Adjutant General. In the coming months, I'll get more into my leadership philosophy and the nuts and bolts of things. But for now, I just wanted to introduce myself. Not only have I served in the Air National Guard as a C-130 pilot, but I've also served in the Army Guard as a helicopter pilot. Up until now, I've always been a traditional guardsman, working full-time with United Airlines, flying the friendly skies. What I'm most proud of, though, is starting my career by enlisting after high school. I'm just like many of you. For some reason, I felt called to join the Delaware National Guard. Also joined for the training and extra income while in college. So thank you for your service, no matter why you joined. This month is important to me also for two reasons. First, being selected as your Adjutant General and the opportunity to continue to serve. And second, this is my month of my anniversary, 40 years. Yes, I'm older than I look. I continue to serve because it is still fun, and I look forward every day to working with all of you to execute the mission. Well, that's all the news we have for this month. We'll see you next month.